We're your collegiate football reporters here after Penn State's loss to number 3 Alabama. Final score 27-11. It was a whiteout, but there was a lot of red in the stands. Alabama traveled well, and their players made them show that their trip here was worthwhile. First of all, let's talk about the topic that's been going on forever, Penn State's quarterbacks. Steve, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, the quarterbacks have been an issue for the last year, since the Outback Bowl in January. And Rob Bolden started. He moved the ball well first drive. Made a couple good passes. Justin Brown caught a 15-yard pass towards the sidelines. Silas Red moved the ball too. They wound up burning all 3 timeouts. A couple different reasons. Jimmy Cooley was hurt. Galen Hall didn't play in time. A couple different reasons. We wound up burning all the timeouts. Got a field goal out of the drive. So Bolden looked good. Penn State was actually 3-0 lead. Comes in another series. Keeps steadily. He was moving the offense a little bit, but again, it was that one big play that everybody alluded to after the game. It was Jake Paterno. All the players said, we just didn't make that one big play for the quarterbacks, and they really cost them. Same thing for Matt McGlynn. A couple of drops. Derek Moore dropped a couple passes. Justin Brown, Davon Smith, everybody dropped passes. And how much help do the quarterbacks need? They need a lot because they're young and they're uncomfortable.
And on the other side of the ball, the defense kept Penn State in the game for a while. Jill, did you see that they were doing well?
Yeah, they gave up 27 points, but I really don't think that was indicative of the defense. I thought they played really well, especially towards the end of I think it was the first quarter. They held, the second quarter, I guess, they held Alabama's offense to just a field goal, which if they scored a touchdown, that game would have been over right then and there, but they kind of held them to a field goal. They got put in bad field position a couple times. And Drew Astorino, we just talked to him, said that, obviously that makes it hurt on the defense when you're put by the 50-yard line and you only have to cover half the field. It makes it really tough. So overall, I figured they played pretty well. They didn't make those big plays that they needed to. They needed a pick. They needed a fumble. They didn't get it. And that was, I think, the difference in the game.
There's big focus for defense coming in is Alabama running back Trent Richardson, and the kid's a house. You can't bring him down. First quarter though, they actually shut him down. He was averaging maybe 2 or 3 yards a carry in the first quarter, and then just really turned it on in the second and third quarter. And talking to defensive lineman Jack Crawford, he said just coming to the line every single play. It's kind of hard to get that emotion, that intensity up on every single play. And I think we saw it when Richardson he went off in the second half and just started picking up 6 yards a carry every carry.
Yeah, and you got Eddie Lacy too, who's a very capable back. I'm sure at almost any other school in the country, Lacy would be the featured back. But behind Richardson, you got fresh legs in there, fresh legs and a very, very good running back. So that wore down the Penn State defense as well.
Alabama was looking to find a quarterback coming into this one too, but guys watching this, I don't know why there was a controversy. Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron, he looked really good. There's a couple 3-and-outs Alabama started with, which got the crowd into it. But I think once he settled in, he really looked comfortable. I think he was 13-19 for over 100 yards and a touchdown in the first half. And just really moving the ball.
Yeah, and I think Alabama has a lot of different weapons on offense. We talked about Richardson and Lacy, but Marquise Mays, Mike Williams, big tight end. They have a lot of different options to go to, and for a young quarterback, that's what you need. And maybe Penn State doesn't have that right now, and they have a young quarterback, so it doesn't.
All right. Well, after the Alabama game, still searching for answers at Penn State's quarterback position. It's tough to tell really where the team is compared to this time last year. They said Galen Hall said the offense, he believes they're a little bit better than they were at this point last year. Maybe Alabama's better, who knows? But 27-11, Alabama wins. Penn State has Temple next week, so we'll see what happens from here. And